Good morning, Southwest. Today is Monday, April 14th, and this is Tiger Talk.
In the heart of Minnesota where the eagles soar high, Southwest Middle School, shining like the sky. In the halls we roam free, learning life every day with our friends.
And like always, here is a quick look at our agenda for the week. Let's please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. In case you forgot from last week, remember our mission here is to ensure individual, academic, social, and emotional growth that leads to engaged citizens and lifelong learners. And by exhibiting our school's 4 core values each and every day is the best way to ensure you reach that mission. And Zach, who continues to be our Southwest standout student, is one of those students who exhibits those core values each and every day here at Southwest. Students, just a reminder that we have a couple 4-day weeks ahead of us. We do not have school on Friday, and then we do not have school on Monday next week, of course. And we continue on with our Earth Day and Community Service theme for our monthly circles. And our circle this week will be using the Be Good People presentation on preparing for difficult conversations. Congratulations to these 4 students as they are this week's Attendance Matters Prize winners. Again, we all know being at school and on time to your classes is extremely important, so we want to encourage and reward those for doing just that. All right, and after this week, we are setting a new goal for the remainder of the year for the gym floor. So 6th graders, if you have no past restrictions, you'll be able to use the gym floor that week. 7th graders, if you have no after-school detentions, you will be able to use that gym floor that week as well. And you can see in the middle of the screen there, past restrictions happen when students get 3 or more tardies during 1 through 7 period. And after-school detention results in when students get 6 or more tardies from periods 1 through 7 per week. And going off of last week's criteria, it is our 6th graders who will be on the gym floor on Thursday, but 7th graders will not be. And just a reminder, if you have 5 or more tardies per week, you will have past restrictions and Mrs. CO2 will be sending you an email. As we enter in our last few weeks of school, students, just a reminder that the media center in the mornings is an option if you need to finish assignments and or take any assessments. You just need your teacher to fill out an e-hall pass for that to happen. Here's your weekly reminder, students, to also make sure you are following our dress code and please no PDA in the school. Also, please make sure you have your cell phones stored in your lockers and either on silent or off during the school day. And I just want to say thank you to all the students who ride the bus after school. We only had 1 student receive a lunch detention last week from not following instructions. So again, please make sure you are waiting in the gym until all buses arrive. Again, that's only if you're riding a school bus home. I'm excited to announce that Abby Cooper's visit has been rescheduled and it will take place next Friday. So we will run the same schedule as we were planning, but Abby will be here next Friday to talk to each grade about sticks and stones and the writing process overall. Attention all 7th graders. If you have not registered for 8th grade, please make sure you do that. If you do not register, you'll be randomly placed into your electives. I will be forwarding the original email I sent a few weeks ago to all 7th graders, so please make sure to check that after the Tiger Talk. And again, thank you, students, for following our new Chromebook policy. I've seen most of our Chromebooks getting stored on the tables if you are bringing them down to lunch. Again, it is not too late to get Chromebook insurance. The cost is $20, but you need to make sure that the Chromebook is checked before purchasing insurance. We are halfway through our MCAs. Last week we finished up with the reading, and tomorrow you will be doing the math MCAs. Again, students, all we want is for you to try your best during the MCAs. All right, and thank you to all that picked up the fundraisers last Wednesday. Our pie in the face and the shaving of my head will take place on April 30th. So again, here are the staff members who have agreed to be pied in the face during that April 30th Exploratory Day Pick'em. And here are the students who will be doing the pies in the face. So each student will have the opportunity to pie one staff member of their choice in the face. And speaking of April 30th, so this is our exploratory day pick'em. After the Tiger Talk, all students will receive an exploratory day catalog through your email. Please check your email and take a look at the events that are listed. In the email, I go through in a lot more detail how that day will look. But again, after the Tiger Talk today, students, please make sure to check your emails for the Exploratory Day student catalog. All right, and it is time for the drawings for the refrigerator and drone winners. Just a reminder, any student who sold just one item or more was eligible for the drawing. And we've decided to split the prizes up, so the first drawing will be for the M4 airplane drone. And the winner is Ethan Humphrey. Congratulations, Ethan. And the winner of the refrigerator / warmer upper / whiteboard all-in-one combo is Michaela Kelly. Congratulations, Michaela. So both Ethan and Michaela, please come on down to the office after school to pick your prizes up. A big thank you goes out to all of the students who did participate in our fundraiser this year. And this week's Happenings Around Southwest takes us to Unicorn Day, which was on Wednesday. Here are some pictures of our 6th and 7th graders enjoying this time during lunch. And last week in 6th grade art fundamentals, they were busy working on their own Egyptian hieroglyphs. Here you can see Miss Sauer instructing the students on what they need to do. Students, if you are in need of any of the following products, please go ahead and fill out a Tiger's Den form today. Again, Tiger's Den forms are completely anonymous and free for our students. And it is time for our 4th quarter update, but before we do that, just a reminder, our next positive collection will be Friday, April 25th. And here's a quick look at our way too early quarter 4 point standings. So it is a two-way tie between our Bengal team and blue team. And the overall cup team champion is the red team currently, but of course we'll wait until the end of 4th quarter before we award the overall champion. And we are officially done with our drills for the school year. This is the first week that many of our 7th grade activities will be having their first competitions. It looks like a great week for that. And I can't remember if we already congratulated Mr. Vogt or not, but either way, a big congratulations to the youngest Section 1 AAA Wrestling Coach of the Year. Mr. Vogt did an outstanding job coaching the Tigers this year as they went to the state tournament. All right, and here is our home events for the week. Today, after school, it is our boys' tennis has their home meet. Then tomorrow, our 7th grade baseball has their first home game of the year. And again, on Thursday, they will be playing Faribault at Southwest at 4:15. And just like that, we have reached the end of this week's episode. You have yourself a Tigerific week, everyone.